Hey there, friend. Before we dive in, let me just say take a deep breath. You made it here. You're here right now, and that's something to celebrate. Retirement. That word used to sound like the finish line, didn't it? Like you've arrived, time to slow down. But now that you're living it, you might realize it's actually a new beginning. A fresh chapter, full of possibilities, questions, and sometimes a few myths that have stuck around longer than they should. Maybe you've heard things like,
Just take it easy. As you get older, don't push yourself.
or maybe,
If you're not sick, you're healthy.
sound familiar? I bet it does. These ideas aren't random. They were passed down by people who cared, by neighbors, parents, even doctors who meant well. But here's the thing, science and medicine don't stand still. What we once believed about aging and health is changing, and it's okay to change with it. So today I want to gently unpack 10 of the most common health myths seniors still believe. We'll look at what the science really says, share stories, and hopefully add a little wisdom along the way. Think of this as a friendly chat, no judgment, no lectures. Just you and me, like old friends on a quiet walk, sharing what we've learned. Before we get started, I have a quick question for you. What's one thing you used to believe about health that you later found out wasn't true? Drop it in the comments. I'd really love to hear your stories. And if you find this video helpful or comforting, please consider hitting that like button or subscribing. It helps more people like us find answers too. All right, let's get started. Myth number 1, fatigue isn't inevitable. Let me tell you about Frank. He's 72, a retired school principal, sharp as a tack. Frank always thought feeling tired was just part of getting older. He'd say,
Well, I'm not 30 anymore. What do you expect?
but one day his 8-year-old granddaughter looked at him with big hopeful eyes and asked,
Grandpa, why don't you come play outside with me anymore?
that question stayed with him. Turns out Frank was dealing with iron deficiency and dehydration, two very treatable causes of fatigue. He wasn't just getting old. He was missing some key pieces of the puzzle. Here's what science tells us. Feeling tired all the time is not just a normal part of aging. Chronic fatigue is a warning sign, not a life sentence. It can be caused by many things: poor sleep, anemia, thyroid problems, medications, or even depression that sometimes flies under the radar. What can you do? Don't accept exhaustion as your new normal. If you're dragging every day, talk to your doctor. Drink plenty of water. Get moving, even gently. And yes, maybe accept that invitation to play outside with a grandchild or friend. I want to ask you, have you ever felt unusually tired? What helped you get your energy back? Share your story below. I know it will help someone else. Myth number 2, you can build bone at any age. Now meet Ethel. She's 68 and recently started strength training at her community center. She was nervous at first, worried she might hurt herself. But after a few weeks, she told me,
I thought I'd break something. Turns out I was building something.
the truth is, your bones are alive, constantly remodeling themselves even as you age. Weight-bearing exercises, vitamin D, and calcium can help maintain or even increase bone density. Osteoporosis isn't a guaranteed fate. It's preventable and manageable. So what can you try? Tai Chi, walking, light hand weights, resistance bands, even dancing. Your bones respond to movement. What about you? What's your favorite way to keep moving? Or is there something new you've been thinking about trying? Let's inspire each other in the comments. Myth number 3, forget forgetfulness. You know that moment when you walk into a room and forget why you're there? I do it all the time. That's not memory loss, it's just being human. But here's where it gets tricky. Some memory slips are normal, but others can signal something more serious. Science says there's a big difference between normal age-related memory changes and dementia. The good news? Healthy habits can protect your brain. Sleep well, eat a Mediterranean-style diet rich in fruits, veggies, and healthy fats. Stay socially connected and keep your mind active with puzzles, reading, or learning new hobbies. For example, taking up painting, learning a musical instrument, or even playing Sudoku can help keep those brain cells firing. What about you? Have you learned something new lately? Big or small? Share it below. Mythomers 4, salt isn't the villain. Bob, 75, decided to cut salt out completely because he heard it was bad for his blood pressure. But one morning he fainted in his garden. Turns out his sodium levels were too low. Here's the science. Too much salt can raise blood pressure, but too little sodium can cause dizziness, confusion, and falls, especially in seniors. The key is balance. Your needs depend on your health and medications. Takeaway point: don't self-restrict salt. Talk to your doctor before making big diet changes. Have you ever cut something out of your diet and regretted it? Tell us your story. Mythomer 5, heart health is everyone's business. Joan, 69, always thought heart attacks were a man's problem. When she started feeling jaw and shoulder pain, she brushed it off as stress. She almost didn't go to the ER. But here's the truth. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women. Women often have subtler symptoms: nausea, fatigue, shortness of breath. Therefore, know the signs. Listen to your body. Don't let myths keep you from getting help. Do you know the warning signs of a heart attack in women? Drop them below. It could save a life. If this is resonating or making you rethink a few things, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want more truth, not fear about aging and health, subscribe and stay a while. We're just getting started. Myth number 6, hearing loss isn't always obvious. Harold, 74, smiles and nods at poker night, but misses half the conversation. When his grandson asked,
"Grandpa, why didn't you answer me the first time?"
it was a wake-up call. Science says hearing loss is gradual and often unrecognized. Untreated hearing loss increases risk for dementia, depression, and falls. Takeaway: get regular hearing checks even if you think you're fine. Early treatment can protect more than just your ears. Have you or someone you know delayed a hearing test? What changed your mind? Mythnor 7, you still need 7-8 hours. Carol, 70, jokes about running on retirement fuel, but often wakes at 3 a.m., thinking she just doesn't need as much sleep. But here's the deal. Seniors still need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Sleep problems increase with age, but the need doesn't go down. Poor sleep affects memory, immunity, and weight. Tips: adjust your bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and talk to your doctor if you struggle. What helps you wind down? Share your best sleep tips. Myth number 8, eat for strength. Marie, 77, stuck to light meals, but found herself struggling with everyday tasks. Her doctor asked,
How much protein are you eating?
Science says older adults need more protein to maintain muscle and independence. Aim for 20-30 grams of protein per meal: eggs, beans, chicken, Greek yogurt. What's your favorite easy high-protein meal? Let's swap recipes. Mythomer 9, natural doesn't mean risk-free. Sam took every supplement he could find, thinking natural meant safe. But after starting a new heart medication, he ended up in the ER. Science says supplements can interact with medications and cause harm. Always tell your doctor everything you take. Ever had a surprising supplement reaction? Share your experience. Mythmercia 10, prevention beats crisis. Linda skipped checkups for years. Then a small mole turned out to be melanoma, caught just in time. Preventive care saves lives. Regular screenings catch problems early before symptoms appear. When was your last checkup? What helped you book it? Health isn't about fear, it's about freedom. We covered a lot today. Some of it might feel familiar, maybe even uncomfortable. That's okay. Unlearning old beliefs takes courage, but you've lived through more than most. You have wisdom, grit, and stories worth telling. And now you have science and choice. Remember, you're not too old to grow stronger. You're not too late to feel better. You're not alone. Whether you're 60, 70, or 90, this is your time. It's never too late to care for the person who carried you this far. One last question. What health myth are you letting go of today? Drop it in the comments. Let's unlearn together. If this video helped you feel informed or less alone, please subscribe. It's free and helps me keep showing up for you. Until next time, take care of your body. It's been waiting for you to listen.